Hmm. Welcome to Whispers. So, um, the drama going on with Nigeria as a Minister of Communications and Digital Economy is Pantatami. Um, is is quite interesting because there's a twist now. Although it's just stating the obvious, like so. It's sad. Pantatami said. I support terrorist groups like Taliban, Al-Qaeda, not Boko Haram. Mm. So what is the difference? Can you imagine? So you took America for Patami to come out and say that you only supported Taliban and Al-Qaeda and not Boko Haram. Mm. Wow, a failed country. Mm. Let's find out. Though Nigeria's Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Pantatami, denounces any allegiance to Boko Haram, he expressed support for the global terrorist groups, the Taliban and Al-Qaeda. This jihad is an obligation for every single believer, especially in Nigeria, Pantatami said in one of his vicious preachings in the 20s. Oh God, give victory to the Taliban and Al-Qaeda. He prayed. Patami's call to jihad and unearned support for moderate groups portray him as dyed-in-the-wool Islamic fundamentalist. Yet, President Muhammad Buhari appointed Patami as communications minister to control the country's massive data and telephone infrastructure and other sensitive data of national intelligence. When contacted on Wednesday by People's Gazette regarding its support for the terrorist groups, the minister did not comment. What do you expect him to say? On Monday, Patami threatened to sue some media platforms for reporting that he is on the US terror watch list for supporting Boko Haram. The minister had claimed on Twitter that his lectures against the doctrines and all other evil people terrorists have been available for over 15 years, including debates that endangered my life against many criminals in Nigeria. But he failed to acknowledge that he is an avowed supporter of Taliban and Al-Qaeda, as revealed in the 2019 academic document debating Boko Haram seen by the Gazette. Patami invited Muslims, especially Ahlus-Sunnah Salafis, to be skeptical of politicians and religious leaders calling for peace and understanding but retaliate with jihad. This jihad is an obligation for every single believer, especially in Nigeria, he added. Patami's comments were translated by Professor Andre Regalia, an African expert at Naples University in Italy, Nigerian scholar Musa Ibrahim of the University of Florida in the United States contributed to the people that explored the onset of Boko Haram in Nigeria. Top journal publisher academia.edu published the research in March 2019, several months before Buhari tapped Patami as the minister. Patami's violent preachings, which he had rendered in Hausa and Arabic throughout the late 1990s and in the mid-20s, had gone largely unreported in the Nigerian mainstream media. The document detailed how Patami offered himself as a volunteer to mobilize the Ishba police of the north requesting to be appointed as the commander of the Ministerial to fight in defense of the Muslims. The speech, which is about 20 minutes long, concluded with the prayer, "O God, give victory to the Taliban and to the Al-Qaeda." During his speech, Pantatami is in tears and his voice is often broken by signs. The genuineness of his emotional response to what was, without doubt, a dramatic episode in the history of violent conflict in Plateau State is obvious, said the report. In his second speech, delivered in 2006, Pantatami offered his public condolences to the death of the leader of Al-Qaeda in Iraq, Al-Zawahiri. God have mercy on Ahmed Al-Fidel Al-Qaeda. May God forgive his mistakes. He is a human being. He has certainly some mistakes in front of God. So may God forgive his mistakes. Who am I talking about? He is Abu Musab al-Zakari. He was born in 1966 of the Christian era, that is 40 years ago. After some time, he was given responsibility for a camp in Haram. It was the commander of the faith, Mullah Omar, may God preserve him, who personally gave him the authority to run this camp. The document noted Pantatami as follows, saying, "To this date, in the community of the Prophet, we have some awesome people of awesome faith, who follow the creed of Sunnah, and thanks to whom the enemies of God are unable to find seat in this world. They have killed Sheikh Abdul Yusuf Azim, may God have mercy on him, but did the struggle end? They went on to strike Chechnya, and they killed many of them. They did end. Whenever one goes, another one comes, and he is even more awesome than the first," Pantatami added. In 2012, former President Goodluck Jonathan made a veiled reference to the fact that terrorists and their sympathizers had infiltrated its government. Boko Haram and other terror groups in the country have continued to terrorize Nigerians by the wanton destruction of life and property. Okay, so let's shop around for people's response to this. Buhari himself is a terrorist. This is what Yekini Amuda, A.K. Tinubu, brought upon the land. We are in serious problem having a terrorist as the Minister of Communications. Not at all. Not a pleasant revelation. This is worrisome, if true. Support for Al-Qaeda, etc. call for jihad by an educated man, a leader in a multi-religious nation like Nigeria in these modern times? Heaven forbid. So, yeah. There you have it. It's their country. Let them run it aground. As far as I'm concerned, Yoruba nation now. We move. So, there you have it. He has come out. He has come out. He has said that it's like accusing somebody. They said that 3 meters missing from the pot. Did you eat it? He said, "No, I did not eat it all. I only ate 3. Even the third one didn't really taste nice. So what are we saying? What are we saying?" So, you're not a funny, you're not. So, Pantatami, okay. Anyway, apart from COVID, Boko Haram is another pandemic, banditry. Criminal harassment is another pandemic that is killing people daily. daily. So, when I know it's a thinking time bomb, there you have it, guys. He has come out. So, till I come your way again. Bye.